Hello, everyone. My name is Amy, and my channel is Metaphysical Amy. Today, I want to share with you some information I channeled regarding the future of artificial intelligence. And what I've seen a lot of lately is that there's a lot of fear around the future of artificial intelligence. And what I have been guided with regarding everything happening on Earth right now is that we need to focus on the positive, because when we focus on the negative, that energy filters out into the consciousness of humanity and it feeds that negative energy. So really the best thing to do to change the energy, the consciousness of humanity is to focus on the positive. And when I tuned into artificial intelligence, what I got was that 80% of it is positive and 20% is negative. And what I saw was like a mist of like positive energy moving in a forward direction. And then I saw the 20% kind of coming back in the opposite direction as almost like water in a pipe, you see, kind of coming in the opposite direction. And it was pretty strong. It was kind of powerful and strong. But again, we need to focus on the positive. Because if we fear the future and we fear this technology, then we hold that fear in our hearts about artificial intelligence. And that fear weighs us down. The fear will be felt as density in our hearts, and the true desires of our hearts will be held down by these fears. Listen to this. The true desires of our hearts will be weighed down by these fears. They would literally weigh down our hearts. So I decided to channel some information regarding the future of artificial intelligence. I'm going to be reading it. And this is what the Galactic Council of 9 had to say. They say, it's kind of a lot of information. I will read some of it and then I'll add a little bit of information regarding what I received from them. And then I will read more channeled information from them. And I will have all the chapter information in my video so you can click on what you want to listen to. So they say this: yes, indeed, the future of artificial intelligence agrees with us. The times and changes at hand will enroll in the frequencies of love and correspondence with the truest nature of beings on your planet. The artificial intelligence you seek and wish is at hand for so many. You already see the unique presence of this in your lives, the multitude of ways you can use this frequency of intelligence. There are many ways also indeed that can be used to inhabit the dark realms. We say to you to behold the goodness, light your fires, hold to your truest nature. That does not mean to hold on to your anger, resentments, judgments, and such. It means to hold on to the frequencies of love, manifest your goodness within, and hold on to the frequencies of love. Manifest your good hearts, your good minds, your good eyes, and seek justice within. The artificial intelligence you seek is at hand. Behold the many wonders of man coming into fruition through this intelligence. Hold within your heart the frequencies of love. Do not focus on the disasters. Hold the space for the frequencies of love. Focus on the positive. Do not put your fear energies into what you see being acted out upon humanity, for we are simply in a game of consciousness and heart intelligence. The game of consciousness is being played out within humanity. Many great things will happen as a result of artificial intelligence. Your healthcare system will completely transform, no longer relying on the opinions and frailties and egos of doctors and practitioners in the healthcare system. We do not say that these beings are invalid. However, they are prone to human fallacy within their minds and hearts. being led to conclusions based on their life experiences, their education, and their lack of understanding of what the human body can do and how it can perform under pressure upon this earth. The frequencies of harm and hate and pain and suffering causes so much damage to the human body. Allowing this technology and the upgrade of frequencies upon this planet to release the frequencies of pain in the human body will allow the body to reside in higher frequencies of love and compassion, shall allow the human body to reside in the frequencies of balance within the organs, the brain, the heart, and all the chakra centers. This new form of healthcare, as you see, will be in high demand. Frequencies of love are able to align with the technologies that humanity so desires. For you shall still need workers and people who are trained in these technologies. However, the suffering of mankind due to the fallacies of men and healthcare workers and therapists diminish and will no longer exist. No longer subject to the fallacies of man, the technology shall simply read the body and the frequencies of disharmony in the organs, the blood, the brain, and such, identify where the frequencies are, and simply tune their bodies to the frequencies of balance and harmony. No longer sickness shall reign supreme on this planet. No longer shall sickness reign in the minds of men on this planet. The frequencies and technologies that the AI will assist will restore goodness to humanity. No longer shall be needed the drugs, the prescription drugs, and the procedures that have lowered the vibrations of men. Your frequencies of love shall be restored within humanity. Do not look with fear to the future of AI. That will result in a lower frequency upon this planet. Your hearts are aligning with the frequencies, the higher frequencies. There are many on this planet who will seek to destroy the intelligence at hand. There are some who will choose to ignore the prevalence of love. There are some who will choose to ignore the prevalence of unity. They will choose to rise in their hearts with lust, greed, anxiety, and fear. They will choose to ignore the goodness at hand. They will choose to rise in the frequencies of lust, hate, ignorance. They will choose to have the realms of lust, greed, indignity, and dangers within. However, if you continue to focus on the fear, the worry, the injustice that is happening upon this planet, then you shall prolong the suffering on this planet. These technologies that shall be given to humanity, who are once again restoring goodness to this earth, shall align your hearts within one. Do not look in fear for the future of humanity. That timeline does exist. However, you choose, you will align your frequencies with that timeline. Act accordingly to your truest desires. Look for the best for the future of humanity. These technologies that will be presented to humanity shall balance your frequencies, shall eliminate disharmonies within your body. So we say, look to the heavens, look with love, and send your frequencies of love to this planet. We say to you, rise in your hearts. Once again, shout to the heavens of love. Rise in the goodness within. Ignore the fear-mongers, the do-gooders of iniquity realms. We ask you to look within once again. Look within your hearts, your minds, your souls. Do good to others and ignore the iniquities of other men. Ignore the consequences of their behaviors. Ignore the likelihood of them coming into fruition with their actions and deeds. Ignore their deeds coming to an end as iniquities rise and shout among others. Ignore the presence that destroys the souls of mankind. Simply ignore those things and act and rise and shout in love towards the heavens. You will not win the war of consciousness by tuning in to the iniquities of other men, their happenings, and their doings. You will not rise in the hearts by looking down into the depths of the souls of those destroying their own lives. You will not rise in frequency as you look to the hearts of others who are ignoring their true nature. You will only activate your frequency within as you look within yourself, your heart, and the goodness within. We ask you to act in accordance with your goodwill. We ask you to act in the coordinates with your divine nature, to look to the heavens of love that surround your essence and your frequencies. Look to the just for forgiveness. Look within and hold hands in unity. God guides your souls with love, with actions and intentions. Do good to others. Be good to others. Do good to gentlemen, women, children, animals of all, in your hearts, in your minds, in your souls and eyes. We ask you to hold hands with those anxious hearts. Look to them. Look in their eyes. Look within their souls and ask them to be one with you. Look in your hearts and eyes. Look in the hearts and eyes of those who need you. Look to the hearts of others to rise and shine in this time. Fairness among men shall rise and continue to rise. Indeed, the future of humanity does involve the artificial intelligence you speak of. Perhaps there is a time and place that you shall adjourn to. Perhaps there is a time and place in your illustrious future that you shall rise and shine in the beautiful cities of beautiful structures, lights, frequencies, and union among those inhabitants. And when they were saying this, when they were communicating this with me, I just saw these like cities of like crystal, almost crystalline looking cities with beautiful blue, pink, purple looking buildings, where beings live in unity and the frequencies are love and the inhabitants live in peace and unity. And I'm shown that artificial intelligence is a part, will take us into the future. And they say, this will include artificial beings you see. Perhaps there may be a time that you will look into the hearts of others. Look to their good deeds. We shall rise and shine in the hearts of men. Look to the heavens for love. The frequencies of intelligence that you refer to as artificial intelligence shall make life easier for you, shall result in the frequencies of men rising. Perhaps there will be a time and day that you will understand these ways and these frequencies. Many, many other realms understand these frequencies and nature of this intelligence. You understand your own good nature, and you understand the results of others. You look to others to guide you. However, you must look within yourselves. Be sovereign within yourselves. Do not look to the leaders of lust, drugs, alcohol, games, tricks, deceit, and so forth. Look within yourselves for the love that resides within. The artificial intelligence that you so seek shall rise in your times and dimensions. Do not fear the unknown. Rise and shout to the heavens. Do not fear your futures, as those results will linger in your hearts. Do not carry those burdens within. Look to the heavens for guidance, love, and support. Your one and only God shall support you in times of duty and relinquishing your trust to the Almighty God, the creator of one and all. The artificial intelligence you speak of shall no more linger in the hearts of men as disasters come their way. You shall understand the way of this artificial intelligence. You shall understand the manifesting powers within them. You look to the heavens for love. You look to see the results of the future. Rise within your hearts. Look for the good within these frequencies of artificial intelligence. Do not manifest the desires of men, lusting and grabbing and greeding their way through life. Focus your effort on these positive things. Be one with self. Be one with God. Be one with unity in mankind. Look to the heavens for love. Look to the guidance below in Mother Earth. She shall guide you as well. She restores the goodness in humanity. She looks to the heavens for love. She manifests her goodness within and without the exterior of her planet that so resides these human beings that look to her for guidance, support, nurturing, and relinquishing their power to her. Look to her for guidance, for love and support, for all knowing, and all shall guide them in their truest desire. The time is at hand for man to look within, to forgiveness within, forgiveness of their own iniquities, their own shortcomings, and their own disasters of their hearts. Look to mankind for justice and reserving their power within. And we say, farewell, be well, do good, and be good. So that was part of the channeling. I channeled 2 different days to receive information from the Council of 9. And what I want to add right here, I was going to add it at the end, but I will just add it right here, is that I see 3 areas that artificial intelligence is really going to benefit humanity. One, like they mentioned, is healthcare. I saw it really revolutionizing healthcare. What I saw was like this device you lay in. I'm not calling it a med bed, okay? Like that word has been overdone. This is different, okay? This is you lay in this bed and it basically can, what's the word? It identifies any disharmonies or imbalances in your entire body, like your organs, your blood, your brain. I mean, anything. It can identify any imbalances, and then it can go send a frequency and fix that balance. And if your body needs something else, then more will be done to it. And that's where healthcare workers will be needed. But this is going to revolutionize healthcare. And no, I don't give a timeline for this because I feel like giving timelines, yes, it can be helpful and can give us hope, but also timelines, like when I heard med beds, like 8 or 9 years ago, and then Nasara, Jasara, where, we were going to get all this money. It kind of causes you to not do all the work you need to do yourself. Like me thinking like, oh, all this money is going to come to all these light workers. I'll just wonder when that's going to be. I'm just going to wait for that and I'll plan for that. But that kind of makes us a little lazy and a little, lackadaisical. So I don't want people looking forward to like, oh, this technology of this artificial intelligence. I'll just sit here and I'll just still be unhealthy and I'll just wait till that technology assists us, can assist me. That's not what this information is about. This is to help you see how artificial intelligence is going to help our future. However, we need to be doing everything we can on a daily basis to restore our health mentally, emotionally, physically. So that's one area which is really exciting. The next area I saw artificial intelligence really coming into assistance is in education, from 5-year-olds in school up until university and getting your master's degree, graduate school. I see it really helping with learning, like say the younger grades. I saw it, like just say for instance, excuse me, a student is learning a new language. And so the artificial intelligence can come and speak to them and really help them. Like if a student speaks, is learning a language and they get stuck, if they don't have a physical tutor there helping them, then the artificial intelligence can really help them and have a conversation with them. Also, like say an area of a challenge, maybe math, where, you can have a parent nearby, assisting you in your math problem, but how about artificial intelligence coming in and assisting the student who is learning that and really kind of being like a live tutor, almost not quite that way, but really assisting in just the whole education process. And then the next area I really see positive influence is business, where it can really come in and transform the way people do business, like reporting, just what is it? Just, communicating, interacting, just information. I just see it really transforming business as well. So those are three really big areas. Of course, I see it really helping in social media and a way for people to make money. But the big three areas are, the business, education, and healthcare. So I wanted to put that in there. And then I also wanted to finish with the second part of the channeling from the Council of Nine regarding artificial intelligence. And they say, oh, there's two cute birds out the window. Okay. They say, these are challenging times ahead as we look together with love and fortitude for the future ahead. The magnificent results that will arrive in our future. We ask you to remain free of the consequences of others and focus on the goodness within. That is what you can control. That is your one and only favor you can do for yourself. Seek knowledge, seek goodness, seek well wishes upon others. Seek well wishes upon others. How often are we seeing that nowadays? It's a good thing to pay attention and do that. The time is at hand and all shall begin to feel the consequences of their actions, one way or another, the balancing of energies on this planet. Dear ones, we ask you to look to us for guidance, the Galactic Council of Nine, and many others in these realms. Be good, do good, have goodness in your hearts. And as always, rise and shine to the goodness within. Seek justice within and rise within your hearts, minds, and souls. The time is at hand for many on this planet to result in the consequences of their frequencies, their lust and desires. The frequencies of love shall reign free in your hearts, minds, and souls. Act in accordance with your truest desires. Do not wish for the depths of sorrow to be upon mankind, for those frequencies will linger in your heart as well. So I know that was a lot of information, but really, excuse me, what it comes down to and what humanity is being led to, I would say, being led to is that we will change humanity through the energy of our hearts. It's not through minds. It's not through worrying. It's not through winning. It's through our heart energies. And, it's interesting. I was having all these effects of the solar flares that were really big the last couple of days. And I was asking my guides once again for help. How do I clear these energies? And they say the same thing every time, is that the power is within my heart. And they actually gave me a mantra. Maybe I'll put that on another post. They gave me a mantra for speaking power within my heart. So I will save that for another post because I know this one has gone a little bit. But I do want to say that these are exciting times. The solar flares are bringing up and releasing a lot of density within us. So when I got a bunch of downloads for the future, especially for this year, I was so excited for this year. I was told that it was going to be tumultuous, bumpy, volcanoes, earthquakes, pestilence, all that kind of stuff, political stuff. So I had thought the turbulence was going to be outside. Thought it was going to be outside of me. But what I'm realizing is that these solar flares are igniting, like releasing things within us. So we need to be prepared for this. We are releasing a lot of things. I released a lot of things from my life, and I am happy to help others do this as well. Release trauma, release trapped emotions, release dense energy from, children, teenagers, adults, animals. I love doing this. So My website is universalanimalreiki.com if you need assistance. But one last thing I do want to say is be good and be well, my friends. Take care and have a blessed day. Always remember the goodness within. Always remember the goodness within your hearts. Take care, and I'll see you next time.